Listen. So, child, it's your girl, Merch the Big Body Benz. Run to her down the Big Body at Pizza. Somebody come see this. You know how I am because you on tier 3 of my Patreon. So, we close, we intimate. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Somebody's reintroducing yourself. You reintroducing yourself to somebody. This is your daily check-in for May 11th, 2023. But this is the timeless reading. So, when you see this, you're supposed to, yo, let's fucking talk about it. Wait, let's just pray. Let's just pray. No, before I start, let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, soul, sky, universe, wild, divine, mother. I'm grateful for where I feel good right now. My emotions, my moods, my feelings just fluctuating, but I'm going with the flow, riding it out, spirit. I appreciate you being with me every step of the way. I'm grateful that in this moment I feel good, I feel great. I pray the same for my soul child. Please allow me to tap in and see what the overend of the day has been, what we've been working on today, what we're going to continue to work on today, what we're leaving for another day, and what we don't see coming. Okay? For some of you, do you remember who you are to me? I don't know the name of that song, because I do. Okay? Janae Aiko though. He was like, do you remember? Do you remember who you were to me? Do you remember? Crazy. Could be a Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn getting real nostalgic, remembering the past. Funny how my chair is making noise that it wasn't. Okay, something about this. Somebody's position at work is real fucking squeaky clean, okay, or in need of a tune-up. Someone doesn't like the way you work. I'm gonna make sure that you do shit the right way. Well, this is you. You gotta be like this with other people, but also I feel like you're not necessarily doing your shit the right way. You gotta make sure everybody gets what they supposed to, eats what they supposed to, or eats the way. There's something about this food for the soul, baby. That energy, I just feel like, keep the house in order, keep things clean, being in a position of management in some way, being the manager, but also having to answer to somebody else and not doing your job so well, even if this is just spirit that you answering to, you know what I'm saying? God that you answering to. Anyway, there's somebody who acts like they don't remember you, they don't know you, they don't want nothing to do with you, they don't care, they can't help but to remember because of where they at. Listen, do with that what you will. If someone goes on to marry somebody else, give it somebody else, it's the anniversary of the day y'all broke up, or they got a new partner, and it's a very important day for them, but they thinking about you. You used to know exactly what they needed, or y'all used to have the perfect partnership. This could be somebody you used to work for. They really took you for fucking granted. They act like it's so cool, it's no big deal, or they didn't need you whenever they didn't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like you were expendable, but now that they don't have you, now that they have to deal with other people, and they see that everybody is not you, they miss you, and they remember you, and they remember the relationship that y'all had. I feel like someone is missing you and giving someone else, or whoever's supposed to replace you, a really fucking hard time, or they've had a hard time the entire time because nobody could fill the void that you left, the gap that you left. Okay, Taurus is relevant, Scorpio is relevant. Okay, everybody gets it so much harder because they don't even get close to them the way that you've gotten close to them because you didn't, something about this. They don't get close to the new person the way that you got close to them because they don't love them the way that you love them, the way that they loved. They don't love them the way that you love them. That part. They don't love them the way that they loved you. Okay, I just feel like they're scared to get close to anyone. The way that they got close to you, or they don't feel like they ever will again. Do you remember who you were to me? Someone's giving up on you. Something about this shit. Okay? They gave up on you. They didn't want to be. Do you remember the love that we used to have? Where I thought it was okay to go elsewhere. I thought it was better off on my own. Even but it's lonely, but I miss you, but I love you, but I'm sorry I said that. I know I said I never wanted to see you again, but I'm sorry, but I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. 444, man, I didn't do no way for you to fucking, for them to even come back, run it back, and say this to you in any fucking way because you may have a new foundation now. You may be a homebody. You may not be home alone. Okay? There's an overall energy, passion in reverse. Okay? What we could have been. Then I heard that too. Someone's like, if we would have been together this long, you know what we could have been, who we could have been? It's our anniversary. I'm also picking up on my father, clear as day. I don't have no type of relationship with my father, but today my parents would have been married for 34 years. They've been divorced for over 20 something. He's been remarried for 20 something years, but I'm psychic. I hear them. So someone that acts like they don't know or they don't remember, it still very much remembers what the day is, and they remember how much they were in love. They ain't never been in love like that again. They may have moved on to be practical in some way, or someone that they feel like they can evolve with, go further with, or they have a more stable, better relationship with, but they ain't never loved nobody the way that they loved you. They also may not have taken advantage of anybody else the way that they took advantage of you, and they'll never get an opportunity to, and they'll never get an opportunity to take advantage of you that way again. They can feel this way about you, but also being in an environment where you should be being loved on, or whoever you currently with ain't loving on you and being really passionate with you, have you on the evening to sweeten up your life, because I have these Jolly Ranchers all next to me that's been calling my name. More romance, being sweet, more care, more compassion. Deception, third party energy out here. Third party energy out here. Someone's with someone else, but they're thinking about you, or they wish they were with you, or mentally, emotionally they are, or they remember. Someone may have left you, cheated on you with someone, rebounded, got with somebody else after breaking up with y'all real quick. Now they there, and that person is their karma, or that person's been their karma ever fucking since. Someone's been in hell ever since. Listen, not necessarily saying that or that you wishing that for them, but it's that energy. Do you remember? Do you remember who you are tonight? Yup. Yes, I do. Someone wanted to hurt you, someone wanted to kill you, someone wanted to get away from you. Okay? Someone pushed you to this point. I don't know what this is, but they didn't appreciate you when they had you. Personal and professional in some way. Now, with whoever you're dealing with now, whoever you're working around now don't like you. People be talking about you behind your backs. People feel some kind of way because they've established a relationship with other people and they've been talking behind your back. They have a certain loyalty they can't keep to you if they hide it behind your back has been revealed to you. I also feel like people who don't really like you gotta pretend to or gotta talk to you or whatever because you're the one that they gotta go to get what they want. For some of you, it's your children. Children really struggling to forgive. You fucking struggling to forgive. Maybe leaving for another day, but you find out who could be the, who you compatible with, or you get some alone time with the person that you're compatible with. Okay. You find your one, you find somebody that you could trust, or you and your person get back on the same page. Some of you've been with somebody since you was kids, since y'all was kids. Since y'all was young, real immature, y'all really have evolved or grown up together. Y'all don't give each other enough credit for the way that y'all have grown up together, or y'all don't really be thinking often enough about how long y'all been together. Or y'all built so much together. Y'all could be raising children together, or some of you, this is children that you grew up with. I just feel like it's time to have a new dynamic to a relationship if you want it to work, because even though there's no passion, or even though there's been some deception, even though there's been some red flags, another day someone may not realize it today, or they don't realize it's about you, but y'all realize you still feel like this is the one, it's something that you still want to work on, work through. Okay, deception within yourself, deception within this connection. Or someone is like, yo, I don't never want there to be a problem. If there's ever a problem, I'm telling you, in the future, if I ever trigger anything, let's just deal with it. Let's just talk about it. Or when I have a problem in the future, I'm telling you now, this is what I need from you. This is what I need. Someone saying that. Can't say you didn't know. If someone is mad because you didn't know, they just should have said that. Don't know what this is, but I feel like it's a really beautiful day, chill day, calm day. Connect with who and what you love the most. All is well. Don't sweat the little things.